Why does using this cat sticker suddenly feel like the most important decision of my life? How does such a small decision feel so permanent? As if picking the wrong sticker, or place to put it, will have catastrophic consequences. Is it better never to use the sticker, rather than face the emotional turmoil of getting it wrong? I only have one sticker after all. I wouldn't want to waste it. This might sound like a silly problem, but what if I told you that this sticker was your quarter-life crisis, and you are letting it ruin your life? Your decision paralysis over which sticker is perfect, your struggle to choose where to place it, and your eventual surrender to never using it at all is exactly how you're handling important life choices in your 20s. Picture yourself as a child, with a brand new sheet of stickers and a world of possibility. What sticker should you use first? And how? This one is clearly your favorite, so you want to make sure that you use that one carefully. Overwhelmed by choice, you tuck your sticker sheet in a drawer to save for later. But fast forward 15 years, and the stickers are still there, in a drawer, in your parents' house, their purpose unfulfilled. This is decision paralysis, and nothing screams decision paralysis quite like a lifetime of being told you can be anything you want to be, only to grow up and be confronted by the need to finally choose something. As a qualified 26-year-old myself, I know that your 20s are a hellscape. The transition from only being able to choose between a series of limited options, like which GCSEs to take, and so what are you going to do with the rest of your life, is quite frankly brutal. You could do a master's and delay your adulthood just a little bit longer. You could take a gap year and travel to Asia to find yourself. You could go back to school and become a doctor or a lawyer, study art, get a cat. Or is it too late to become an astronaut? Perhaps it's safer not to try. Never use the sticker, because you can't fail at something you never do, right? Wrong, because evil villain decision paralysis has a sidekick, and his name is perfectionism. Do you hold yourself to unreasonably high standards that don't seem to apply to other people? Is your self-worth inescapably tied to how good you are at something? Is failure your ultimate worst nightmare? If all this sounds a little bit too relatable, congratulations! You might be a perfectionist. Perfectionism, at its core, is basically fear of failure in disguise. It doesn't matter what the stakes really are, if they're huge, like choosing a career path, or small, like deciding where on your laptop to put your shiny new sticker. Perfectionism shows up like a little goblin in your brain, inflating the potential consequences of your actions until doing anything uncertain feels too risky. And once he arrives, this goblin is hard to ignore. He has a megaphone, and he's not afraid to use it to yell at you, feeding you worries like, what if I ruin it forever? What if everyone laughs at me? What if I never recover from the apocalyptic mistake of slightly crooked laptop decoration? The Perfectionism Goblin's manifesto thoroughly convinces you that doing nothing is the safer choice. Hate your job? Don't try and get a new one. Stay and suffer, because at least you know you're good at it. Tried painting once and you weren't instantly Picasso? You should give up forever. Dreaming of starting a YouTube channel, but worried that people will find you cringe? Better not risk it. The goblin pats you on the back and says, "See, no failure. Good human." And so the goblin wins. Not because you failed, but because you never even gave yourself the chance to try. This combo of not wanting to fail, while simultaneously being overwhelmed by the sheer number of available options, is super effective against the 20-something in crisis. You've spent your whole life in school, terrified of failing a class, or choosing the wrong option on a test. So how could failure ever be a good thing? Let me take you on a journey. Imagine yourself sitting at the base of a fig tree. Every branch holds a different, but equally delicious looking fig. Please replace figs with a chocolate tree or something if that's more delicious for you. It's your imagination, not mine. One fig represents grad school, another is moving abroad. Another fig is becoming a doctor, or an artist, or an influencer. One is marriage, and another is a flat in London with 4 roommates and a cat. Each fig looks tempting and full of potential. But as you sit there ruminating, the perfectionism goblin screaming in your ear that you'd better choose right, the figs begin to rot and fall from the tree. The opportunity is passing forever. This is what the goblin doesn't want you to know, that choosing to do nothing is still making a choice, and you end up failing anyway, not because you didn't have options, but because you were too scared to pick one and try. Whether you're afraid of missing out on other opportunities, scared to fail at something, or simply unsure of who you are, the figs will rot, the stickers will stay in the drawer unused. This is why I have sealed Hello Kitty stickers from 1995. It's just sad. Despite what you've been taught, Choosing the wrong fig, or failing, whatever that looks like to you, isn't the end of the world. It isn't even permanent. There's no such thing as getting an A in life, and your mistakes aren't added up and counted against you. Every failure or wrong turn teaches you something about who you are, what you want, or what you definitely don't want. And honestly, that's progress. Maybe you don't even like figs, but if you try one, it gives you more information about what you want to do next. Life isn't about getting a perfect score. It's about putting that sticker down, even if you decide you hate it later, and seeing where it takes you. The world won't end if you make the wrong decision, or if you make the right one and fail anyway. So silence the goblin, use the stickers, and be unafraid of making a mistake.